Taurus, we are here to give you a read. This morning I got up and I thought twin flame, twin flame. So I'm doing twin flame reads. If you are here watching, you will believe in twin flames. You will be in separation with your twin and you'll be wanting to know what is going on. The twin flame in separation read. It is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus. And I will be back shortly with the May normal reads. But today I woke up and I was like, back to your roots, girl. Let's have a look at twins, okay? Let's have a look at the twin flame journey. Let's see what is going on. We're going to dive straight into it. We're going to be looking at their energy towards you, in their emotion towards you, and their action and intention towards you over the next 6 weeks. Remember, those of you looking for union, it is the energy of the next 6 weeks, not forever, okay? It changes. Energy changes all the time. How you wake up one morning is not how you wake up a following morning. It changes constantly. At the end of the read, we're going to be looking at some messages that they would like to say to you, okay? Bearing in mind that if you're not communicating with them, what they would like to say to you. Right, so their general energy towards you. How are they feeling in their energy towards you? How are they feeling in their energy towards, not Capricorn, I've just done Capricorn, Taurus. How is your twin feeling towards you? We've got the Knight of, the King of Swords. So, very up in their head here, thinking things through quite logically. They're looking at something. I don't know what they're looking at, but they're looking at something. We will find out in a moment in their general energy towards you. Okay, we've got the Tower and we've got a little bit of chaos. I don't think they're looking at the drama and the chaos that went on in their relationship, in the connection with you. I feel like at the moment their attention is over in the void, okay? And we'll find out in a moment what that void is. We'll look. The general energy towards you is the loss. Yeah, they don't want to face it. That's what it is. The Five of Cups, regret, sorrow, guilt. They don't want to face what went down in this connection, okay? And that is why they are trying to look elsewhere. They're trying to get their needs met elsewhere. They're being occupied elsewhere because the chaos and the drama, the Five of Cups back towards the Tower. The King isn't looking at the Tower. They don't want to face the drama, the upset, the upheaval, and also they don't want to face their own emotion. And I say that because it's King of Swords, who doesn't want to deal with that emotion. They're very analytical, they're very logical thinkers. They don't want to face their own emotion about it. But believe me, with that Five of Cups, they have emotion. It's too painful, I'm hearing, whatever went down in the connection, for them to look at, for them to face, okay? In their emotion towards you, let's have a look. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. They may feel like you're doing okay by yourself. We've got the Star card, wanting to heal this, staying optimistic. I feel, I'm hearing, you do shine bright in their eyes, so there's no one that compares to you. I'm hearing that too. Into the Strength card, yeah, and sort of regretting here what went down in the connection, in your connection, on your journey. I think they would like to rectify it, but at the moment I feel like maybe they are okay on their own, or they're doing themselves, and they may feel that you're okay on that, on your own without them. That weighs heavy on their heart, and they do are needing to dig deep here with the Strength card. Would suggest they still want the connection and they still feel the connection. Their intention or action towards you in the next 6 weeks is not wanting to look at it. They don't want to look at the connection, and they don't want to deal with the connection at this present moment in time. Looking for a new beginning. To the Two of Cups. So they could be looking for a new beginning elsewhere. There could be another person yeah, involved in your connection. They just don't want to look at the new beginning and the connection you have. They could be looking elsewhere for another connection. If so, there's too much emotion still connected with you. They don't want to deal with it. They may have trouble opening up and being vulnerable in relationships, but they're not wanting to deal with a new start or the connection. But for the Two of Cups to come up out in the upright, they still feel the connection. Okay. Four of Cups underneath the deck, just looking at that one big ass cup, not interested in anything outside of this connection, but also at the same time, they could be in another relationship. And if that's the case, it doesn't compare. All right. Let's take it a little bit deeper. Let's clarify and let's get to the nitty gritty. After we've done this, we're going to look at some things they would like to say to you. All right. Let's have a look in the energy towards you. We've got the King of Swords and the Chariot. So overcoming obstacles and moving forward. All right. But looking over at that Chariot, I'm not quite sure they have put anything into action yet. And there is the Six of Pentacles. See, I still feel like they want this connection, but they're avoiding it for some reason. The Tower with the Two of Cups in reverse. So there is the disarray. There is the chaos in their own sort of head here about this relationship that they just don't want to own up to. They just don't want to deal with it at this present moment in time. It's relationship imbalance, it's separation, it's abandonment issues, communication problems. There's a lot of issues that they don't want to deal with. Okay. Eight of Pentacles to moving forward. So their general energy is like they may be concentrating on work, putting their attention into other things and just moving on with that Six of Swords on their path. Okay. It's all about recovering after a long journey. It's all about moving forward to a place of calm now. But with that Eight of Pentacles, I think they're doing practical work there. Concentrating on work, concentrating on their finances, and just not wanting to deal with the emotional outfall of this connection. But they do feel the loss with the Five of Cups, and they just don't want to acknowledge it. Yeah, the Five of Cups to the Queen of Cups, feeling the loss within this connection, to the Queen of Pentacles. Two queens there, not quite liking that. Put one more on. And moving forward, there is a suggestion that there could be another party, someone else involved. Okay, another person involved, however shape or form that person takes, and they are either moving forward with that person, but if it's the case, they are still not open emotionally to that connection. Or it could just be the fact that they feel the loss of your connection, but are just moving on their own path, in their own way, and avoiding, anything that emotionally triggers them about the connection you have with them. In their emotion towards you, we've got the Nine of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. So are you both okay in separation at the moment? Is it the best thing for this connection? And the Sun card, yes. They feel at the moment that with the Nine of Pentacles there, that perhaps you and them are better off separate at the moment, because that's happy, and maybe you're happier by yourself, and maybe they're happier by themselves, but they're only happier by themselves because they don't want to look at their own emotion within this connection. And the temperance, yeah, healing. Better off separate at the moment so you can both heal and be the best versions of yourself. To the Star card, bravery and courage to communicate, and there's, you know, the choice or the decision. I think this person would like to reach out and communicate with you. I think they would like, with the Temperance and the Star card, to heal the situation with you, to make things better, but at the same time, with the Strength card, not quite sure it's going to happen. Yeah, the Nine of Cups in reverse. So this is all about sort of not getting their wish fulfilled. Talks about poor lifestyle choices, overindulging energy, and the Strength card with that. So again, a sense of they made a wrong decision, they made the wrong choice here, maybe being overindulgent. They may have some sort of addiction or obsession or something going on there, and moving forward slowly. It's like, I want to finish and I want to reach the finish line with you, but something has to be fixed here with that Nine of Cups in reverse. It's an addiction, it's overindulgent energy, it's poor choices. There's a sense of mending themselves, and they need to do that on their own. That's the sense I'm getting. Their action and intention towards you is not wanting to look at anything within this connection, not wanting to look at what went down, not wanting to deal with emotion, not wanting to deal with triggers, just occupying themselves elsewhere, to the King of Pentacles. And that was a Knight of Swords up there. So this is being disciplined and staying disciplined. So it's a choice they are making. Yeah. Two of Swords is a choice. You either want to deal with it, or you don't want to deal with it, or you can deal with it, or you can't deal with it. So I think, and the King of Pentacles is about being disciplined, staying disciplined, okay, and power and control. So a sense of holding themselves back, not wanting to deal with it. Seven of Cups, wishful thinking though. If I could make it better, I would, you know, but I don't want to deal with it. Too many emotions with that Seven of Cups. Too much going on here. Put one more on. Yeah, and walking away because they don't feel that it could go the distance. There's too much pain there. They're not, they don't deal well with emotional pain. They don't deal well with emotional communication. So yeah, they just feel that, you know, if you got back together, it wouldn't last and nothing would be better. But at the same time, holding on to the pain, not looking at it and not dealing with it. And we do have the Fool card, a new beginning, and there it is, overthinking it, creating issues, creating drama here, and a lack of or refusal to be honest with oneself, but looking to the future. So a very stuck energy. And then the Judgment in reverse. Again, it's a lot of self-doubt, and it's the refusal to face reality. And this is the whole read. This person refuses to face the reality of the situation, the reality of the connection, and the inability to solve the problem. And they may be looking at ways to solve problems, but then the problems they feel that were in the connection were in their own head anyway, with the Eight of Swords. So then the choice is, I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to go down that emotional avenue again. And we do have the Two of Cups, you know, which is that connection. And the victory and the success and wanting recognition. But there is the Three of Swords. Will it last? Will it go the distance? There is a strong sense they want to heal the connection, but there's the uncertainty with the Moon card. This person's very fearful. Moon card, separation, yeah, hidden emotion, betrayal. It's all about deception. With the Three of Swords, it's something that has failed in the past that needs healing. And I feel up here is very telling. It's they don't want to look at the pain of the connection. And this is telling, this is healing a past relationship, healing the hurt from the past. And the Moon card is, you know, the fear of doing that, the fear of facing their own emotion, yet they want the connection. So this person isn't vulnerable. They're holding back, yeah, and they're very guarded as well. So are coming together, definitely not in the next 6 weeks. That this person has a lot to work through, and until they can look at the emotion and deal with their own emotion, and the fact that they don't want to deal with their own emotion maybe they have some sort of addiction with the Nine of Cups in reverse there, overindulgent, some sort of addiction, yeah, but trying to heal from it. So there is, and addiction could be anything, you know, literally anything that you do too much of. So there's a sense of healing that, but until this person faces reality, which they're not doing with the Judgment in reverse, facing the part they played, having to deal with the emotional side of a relationship, then there'll just be no moving in this connection. It takes two healed parties to bring a twin connection together. What would this person like to say to Taurus? What would this person like to say? You and I were too young. Take it if it resonates. It could be that the immaturity levels as well. I'm hearing, and it does scream to me that this person was emotionally immature. Yeah, so it could be the fact that you and I were too young, is that we were too immature in our ability to solve this issue. I couldn't let you get close to me. Absolutely, it screams of it. It screams of this person was not emotionally available and they had an inability to be vulnerable with you. And I feel you leaving me behind. And it's exactly right. In their emotion towards you, Nine of Pentacles twice. I feel like you're okay on your own with the Sun card. And actually, I have to be okay on my own as well. And we both have to heal Temperance individually. So at least they're getting that part right. But at least he's getting that, or she's getting that part right. But at the same time, this person will not be able to heal until they face this emotion. I know I screwed things up, and honestly, I have no idea how to fix them. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. So obviously you wanted something from this person and they couldn't fulfill the wish you had, which is the Equal card up here. And I'm more affected than you know, and certainly they are. I'm a better person because of you. Yeah, I feel that as well. Still though, they are trying to overcome the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is an addiction of some description or overindulgence. they are trying to overcome that with the Knight of Pentacles there, and they may feel that they are better here, the Nine of Pentacles to the Sun to the Temperance, on their own as well, working on themselves. Up here, their attention is elsewhere. They may feel that, but in my opinion, until they face the emotion, the triggers, the abandonment issues, the vulnerability, until they can open up and be vulnerable, until they can have a mature, emotional, adult conversation about difficult things, then the healing is put on the back burner. Taurus, that is what I have for you. Good luck on your twin journey. I love you long time. If you are still here, feel free to bash all my buttons. I'd greatly appreciate it. May reads, the normal May reads will be out shortly. I love you long time. Namaste.